everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, and today I'm going to talk about the hidden truth that Poshmark doesn't want you to know about the platform. These are things that they don't really discreetly tell you and they don't want you to know, but they are important to know. So if that is something that is interesting to you, definitely keep watching and make sure that you're subscribed so you never miss a future video that I do here on this channel. Hello everyone, so real quick, I was editing this video and I actually realized that there was this really weird glow on me throughout the video, and instead of refilming the entire video, I just figured I'd put a disclaimer in here just so you guys are aware. I'm currently not feeling the greatest, so I didn't want to have to refilm the entire video, so just bear with me through this video and ignore the glow, and we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming after this video. So the first one to really make sure that you're aware of is Poshmark rewards those accounts who are active. They don't really tell you this specifically, but it's important to be active and to be participating in Poshmark. So whether that be, adding more listings or sharing your listings or participating in Posh shows or engaging with the community and sharing others or commenting or anything like that, these are all things that really help you in the algorithm, and the app will actually reward you for being more active and being present on the app. The more time that you spend on the app, the more they're going to reward you, which is kind of crazy because that is a recipe for disaster if they want you to spend all day on the app, but they will reward you for being on the app and being active. So again, this is why I stress having a VA, because otherwise you can't really be on the app all day. I don't think anyone has the time for that. So a VA can make it look like you're active all day and definitely do what you need it to do. Keywords and SEO are very important, and the algorithm will favor that. So if you use specific keywords in your listings, the algorithm will favor you. And if you have good SEO and your listings look good, they're searchable, all that, Poshmark will favor you. The algorithm will favor you. So it's so important to make sure that you are being active and having those keywords and having good SEO, and you will make more sales without even doing anything else. So this next one is actually what I talked about in a recent video. It's the pay to play methodology, but basically they want you to pay more and more, and they'll promote your listings more and more, but I just think it gets to a point where they want you to pay a lot for the promoted closets, and they're saying that that's going to boost your sales and that they'll promote your visibility of your listings if you pay them more and more. But that's kind of the truth behind it, is they want you to pay them more. And to me, it seems just a little bit greedy because they're already taking 20% of your sale. And so that right there is already a lot. And then on top of it, they are then saying, okay, pay us more and more and we'll boost your listings and we'll boost your visibility. And the more you pay them, the more they'll boost your visibility. So it's like you can't even pay them a small amount because they won't boost your visibility that much. And so it's important to be aware of this. And I personally don't use the promoted closets, but I know a lot of people do. But just know that it's kind of like a trap because they want you to keep upgrading to pay a higher price, so that way they promote your listings more. And especially if you see progress on what they're promoting earlier, they're definitely going to want to try and up you and charge you more, so that way you pay them more to promote your listings. So this first one I talked about, where I talked about they want you to be on the app more, this is also true because they want you to maybe find something that you like. So the more that you scroll through those shows, or the more that you scroll through your newsfeed sharing other people's listings, the more likely you are to find something that you like and that you will purchase. And so that keeps the platform going round. So it's important to Poshmark for you to be on the app longer because you're more likely to find something that you like. You're also going to be more willing to purchase if you come across something that you really like versus just a random listing. And so the more time you spend, the more time you could probably find something that really fits that criteria and that you'll want to purchase. It's kind of like a social media platform where they kind of want to keep you on the platform as long as possible. They want you to be hooked. And so they're going to want to keep you on as long as you can. And that's what they're striving for. So if they can keep you on there shopping or participating in live shows or following or sharing, anything like that, that's what they want. They really want to push you to be on the app longer because they want to be like all the other social media platforms out there. And I would say Poshmark is the more social reselling app out there. Like, I don't think eBay or Mercari or Depop or anything like that are very social like Poshmark is. Poshmark's algorithm is very, very social, and it runs
on a very social algorithm. So again, you have to be interactive on the app to have any success at all. Okay, the final one is kind of sad to talk about because you would think they would want the best for us, but they know that the accidental purchases in lives is a problem, but it's making them so much money, and they know that they can get away with doing this because, again, it's more money that's made on the platform, and it's more people that are purchasing, more people that are being active. So they're not going away with it. They're not coming up with a better solution that is going to prevent people from accidentally purchasing. Think about how many people have purchased from a live show by accident just simply because they hit the button, or maybe like their child hit the button, because I've had that excuse several times. So they know that. They know that the button is really easy to press, and that's why they did it that way, because they want people to purchase. So you need to be extremely careful if you are participating in these live shows, or if you have your phone open for whatever reason, because you don't want to pop into a show and accidentally purchase and then have someone that doesn't want to cancel the order, because Poshmark, again, knows, and they're not going to do anything to fix these accidental purchases. In fact, they like it because, again, more sales, the better for them. It's the same thing why they don't have a cancellation policy, because they don't want people to cancel for no reason, because, again, at the end of the day, they make more money on the platform if you don't cancel. And also, by you canceling the order, then Poshmark has to pay the return shipping, and they don't want to lose that kind of money, so they don't want to do that. So it makes so much sense to them that they want to keep this accidental purchase thing alive and not come up with a better solution, even though it is very frustrating to buyers and sellers on the platform. I know as a seller, it's really irritating and it's frustrating because I think I made a sale and then somebody asked me to cancel. And what's even more crazy to me is when I cancel a sale, it hurts it hurts me in the algorithm. And I heard someone talk about how they asked Poshmark this specifically and they were told that it doesn't affect them. But I'm here to tell you that it really does. It does affect you in the algorithm. Poshmark is just not going to tell you that because they don't want you to know that. So this is why I stress not canceling orders, because it's actually going to affect you in the algorithm. But the reality is you're going to have people that accidentally purchase, especially if you do those live shows. And again, there's no way around it. Poshmark isn't going to change it, so you just have to kind of make adjustments and go from there. Okay, so those are all the hidden truths about Poshmark that they don't really want you to know. They don't tell you these things, and in fact, sometimes they tell you the opposite, especially like with the whole canceling orders not affecting the algorithm working in your favor. They don't want you to know these things because, again, these are what helps the platform keep going, and this is what helps the platform have success. And they're never going to tell you flat out that saying, oh, well, paying us more money is going to help you make more sales, because, again, nobody wants to pay more money, but when they see that it says, oh, we're going to boost your sales by doing this, people are going to be more enticed to do it. I just figured this was important to make because these are truths that not a lot of people know or acknowledge that Poshmark does. Again, they probably don't want you to know this, so I hope they don't see this video, but I think these are important for sellers to know and be aware of so that they can adjust accordingly in their closet and just kind of get ahead. If you want to see another video on maybe some features that you should be using on Poshmark that were released recently, I have a video right here that talks about that, where I go into the deep dive on how to use those features and what they are. And if you want to see another video on maybe reasons why your listings aren't selling and what you can do to change that, maybe make them sell a little bit faster, you can click right here. But until next time, I will see you then.